Welcome to another Minecraft Talking About video. The topic of this video is going to be rivers. The next video that I'm going to upload is then going to be a world edit tutorial on how to make rivers in the manner that I'm describing here. Now, as you can see, we started with a little spring in a hilly area, and the water slowly made its way down the hillside and continues its way 1 or 2 blocks wide through the landscape, and then merges here with another brook coming from another spring, and therefore the brooks are allowed to be bigger because there's suddenly more water, and therefore it slowly gets broader the more it moves through the landscape. This is a very nice method to make it authentical. Now, once the river is broader, there's many possibilities to decorate the riverside itself. As you can see, for the river bed I used materials such as gravel, smooth stone and mostly dirt to make it such a randomized pattern look, which I also use at the riverside as well. And then mostly I put trees to have a little forest around it. And as you can see here, this is something that I really do a lot, is even though the river is kind of going straight in one direction, I'm trying to bend it a little bit and have a little S shape in it, simply to have a little bit of variation in the river flowing through the landscape. Here you can see again this kind of S shape, and as you're able to tell, I could have just taken the river and have made it going straight from the right to the left. But in this case I decided to have this kind of promontory in the middle, and therefore the water originally, when it's coming originally from the mountainside, it wouldn't go right through it and try to find its way through it, but it would go around it, which is the way of the least resistance. And therefore it makes up a very nice detail and varies the riverside a lot. A nice way to add details to the riverside is also to have shallow river banks. Now, as you can see, this is only a part in the bending of the river, where the water is only 1 block deep, and I use double tall grass in order to have a kind of reed impression. Now, of course, you can use sugarcane, but I personally hate the looks of sugarcane in default texture pack. But maybe you are using a texture pack, so well, then everything's fine. Or if you like sugarcane, then just go for it. Now, from a medieval builder's perspective, a river is not only a great way to make the landscape prettier, but also to have practical uses in the defenses of a city. So as you can see here, this is a perfect way to use the river for the protection, to have a bridge going halfway across it and then use the rest of the distance in order to create a drawbridge. So this is a very nice thing that I love to do personally. Another nice detail in mountainous areas are rapids. So basically you just go down 3 or 4 blocks within, let's say, 5 blocks by length, and therefore the water rapidly falls. That's why it's called rapids, I guess. And lastly, here's 2 things that are really cool as well. First of all, basically whenever you are building in a snowy area, what you can do is to add ice, sometimes with a little of snow on top, to the water to create ice flows. And also one great example is, for example, a collapsed bridge that you can only see the remainders of. Well, and that is pretty much it. So I do hope you enjoyed watching this video. As I said in the beginning, the next video is going to be a tutorial for world editing, the basics of a river and the riverside, of course. And if you do have any more kind of details that you can add to the river, riverside, and river's bed or whatever, then share them with us in the comments section. And well, with that, there's nothing left to say for me, but I've been Madness64, and as always, please rate, comment, subscribe, join the crew, become a mate today, do as you will, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye bye.